YouTube chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
Look at Chick Smooth. Hey, Chick Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy BREAD Fox report from the Chicks Universe, and today there's actually been a groundbreaking update to the Tory Lanez case. Now, for those of you who are not familiar, I'm going to catch you up really quick. So, Tory Lanez is actually serving a 10-year prison sentence right now for allegedly, and yes, I said allegedly, even though he was proven guilty, allegedly shooting Meg Thee Stallion in the foot. Now, since the day it happened, Tory has proclaimed his innocence 100%. And the only third-party witness at the scene actually did say in court that he saw the shots coming from the passenger side window, and Tory allegedly was not in the passenger side window, but rather Kelsey was. It was very odd because Kelsey actually was granted immunity during the trial, and when she was asked if she shot Meg Thee Stallion, she actually pleaded the fifth. And on top of that, it was alleged that Kelsey had gunshot residue on her hand, but for some reason they never took her DNA. There's a lot of holes in general in this entire case. And now today, there's been an update from Tory Lanez's actual legal team. Sit back and just take a listen.
Not long ago, Unite the People was approached by a gentleman named Bradley James. Mr. James informed us he was working as the bodyguard and driver for Ms. Kelsey Harris during Mr. Peterson's trial. As such, he was in close proximity and he had privy to conversations she was having with her husband and others. Mr. James informed us he was not under a non-disclosure agreement or a confidentiality agreement and was free to speak with Unite the People, and that he was doing it because his conscience would not let him not speak and leave a man in prison for something he did not do. Mr. James informed Unite the People that he was witness to the conversation Ms. Harris had, where she stated she had the gun, she fired it 3 times, Mr. Peterson grabbed her arm and knocked it down, and the gun fired 2 more times. In essence, Mr. Peterson never shot anybody, never even touched that gun, never fired the gun. This statement aligns with the statement of the only non-party witness to the case, Mr. Sean Kelly, who at trial testified he saw 2 women fighting, 2 men break up the fight, 1 man grabbed the other one's arm. Gunshots came from the passenger side. The passenger side is where Ms. Harris was sitting. This further iterates that Mr. Peterson did not shoot Ms. Pete, did not shoot at Ms. Pete, or did not assault Ms. Pete. It's just another irregularity in a list of irregularities in this case. For example, there were 3 potential suspects in the car that night, and yet the only DNA sample was taken of Mr. Peterson, even though unknown DNA was found on the gun. Why wasn't Ms. Harris's DNA taken? Or was it taken and the information simply never given to the defense? Why wasn't the driver of the car, Mr. Jaquan Smith's DNA taken? Or was it taken and again, simply not given to the defense?
Now, as you can hear, his legal team just said, Kelsey's bodyguard actually came forward and decided that he needed to tell the truth. It turns out he was never under a non-disclosure agreement, which is absolutely crazy for the way that they were saying Kelsey was talking in front of him. From his own account, Kelsey admitted multiple times to shooting Meg Thee Stallion. In fact, he actually puts the whole story together and says, hey, she shot her 3 times. Tory actually tried to grab the gun from her. The gun then fell and then went off 2 more times, at which time, more than likely, it may or may not have struck Meg. Now, this is a groundbreaking development, and to be 100% honest, Meg Thee Stallion is starting to look extremely horrible. Why? Because she pointed Tory Lanez out and said that she, for a fact, saw Tory Lanez shoot her, and he even said, dance, B-word, dance. If this is a lie, Meg is going to be in a lot of trouble. Why? Because in the court of public opinion, it doesn't really look good when you lie, and she's already been caught lying once. As you guys remember, in that interview with NBC, when they asked her flat out if she had sexual relations with Tory, she said no, she never had sexual relations. And then later on, it came out during a court case that not only did they have sexual relations, they had a sexual relationship. At which point, she then came out and said, oh, it was only like one time. However, we don't even believe that. You can even see them all cozied up in this video.
We had to come kill the streets for 5 minutes.
I gotta turn up the music, the PD just playing right now.
Sorry, don't get my phone wet.
And in the video, of course, you see Kylie Jenner there, you see her there, you see Tory there. And as we all know, that would be the prelude to what is ended up being an extremely sad night for Tory.
I told all y'all close to a year ago, well, even prior to, Tory didn't shoot that girl. I told y'all, Tory did not shoot that girl. All y'all that was pro this, pro that, now y'all got to pay attention to the bigger play. Y'all heard the lady. See, I didn't know nothing about the security guard coming forward, telling the truth. I knew that the DNA came back 100% not him. And they kept it from him doing trial, and they used the other one. That said it could be, maybe it can't be. It was 3 tests. 2 of them came back 100% not him after the fact. I told y'all Tory to shoot that girl. Then the day after, they go submit the new evidence of the security guard saying he witnessed who pulled the trigger. Tory get hit 14 times. I told y'all Monday, I said somebody sent that at him. I talked to him too much. His spirit, his soul, his attitude. I'm listening to people come to his door when he on his little iPad talking to me. Everybody helping, every 10 out of 10 people. Hey, Tory, you think you, yeah, I'm gonna make that call. Hey, Tory, thanks, bro, that happened for me. I'm hearing it. You're not gonna get me to believe he just didn't jumped up. He knows appeal date is coming up. And now he tripping. He ain't side with no Crips, with no Bloods. He went in there being Tory Lanez, tending to his business, found a way to help the people on the yard that could never get no help. Nah, man, y'all got to pay this some attention. That lady, she got a point. A day after we submit, after they submit, that we got the security guard saying he witnessed who fired the gun. We got this dude right here ain't nothing about this dude talking about this other bozo talking about Tory disrespected dude's wife on a visit. Man, get the fuck out of here. That ain't even Tory character. That dude, that social media dude, everybody need to unfollow and block dude. You in violation. You a Northano telling us what a Sudanio did with a brother, with a non-affiliate brother. Come on, bro. Who paid you to do that? Who paid you to do that? Free Tory. Bro, be home. That which couldn't kill him only made him stronger. Stay tuned.
Now, this news comes absolutely as shocking as it's coming the day after Tory Lanez was actually savagely attacked. And he was attacked, he was stabbed 14 times. So you mean to tell me this man went through all these things for simply trying to stop somebody from shooting somebody? This is really, really, really a tragedy. If this does end up being true, man, I'm not gonna lie to you, Rock Nation, you will crumble. Nah, I'm joking. It's going to be interesting to see that if all of this comes out to be true, that Tory is innocent and Meg willingly lied, it's going to be interesting to see how the industry in general shifts away from her. Does she get dropped by her management? Does she get dropped by her label? Does she start losing fans? Does she start losing traction? Does she start selling a lot less? Does she start losing bookings? Does she go into isolation? Does she even tell the truth? Does she take accountability? These are going to be interesting things to see over the next year if it does come out that for 100% of fact, Tory Lanez never shot her. But I would love to hear what you guys have to say about the situation, and you guys are pretty smart. So drop some knowledge in the comments. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, it's your boy BREAD Fox reporting from the Chicks Universe. Till next time.